Good morning, class. We are in the last week of school, so for most of it, it's finals week. But for us, what we're just going to do is I want you to write a final post on your blog and just kind of wrapping up the thoughts. So this is what I want you to cover. Hang on, let me make it fit. Okay, so here we are, wrapping it up. That's pretty much where we're at. So what I want you to do with this post, obviously things change all the time with social media. For me, it means I'm constantly trying to upgrade the class, update it, whatever the content I cover, because what I covered 7 years ago is obviously out of sync with what's going on now. There's still, even the individual platforms that were available have changed a lot from back then, and that's why they actually created this class, because originally it was designed to be a class for personal use, and then they realized how important social media was for working with business, and it is, and I think we've kind of covered that, how you all the research that you've done in other businesses and seen the ones that do well because they keep it up and they are consistent and they share exciting new content and that catches people's attention and everything. So again, if you go forward in this, changes all the time. You can't just say, okay, I know how to do this and this. You have to keep looking and see what's going on and whatever. So this post will be due by Friday. And so I have a different things for different people to do. So if you have a real business that you've been working with this semester, I'd like you to answer these first 4 questions in it. Um, and tell me if your use of social media has changed in any way over the semester. Have you found new ways to reach out to customers through the research we did? Has there been any impact on your business? Of course, I'm hoping that's what happened. And growth of customers and increase in interaction. Uh, that's, some of the key components. And do you feel more confident overall with your use of social media? I hope so, because I hope you use this class to experiment with what you're learning. And then for everyone, um, has your, again, has your viewpoint of social media changed? Do you have a better understanding of how to use it? Um, what did you discover when you researched other businesses? What were some of the key successes that you can learn from? And also failures that you noticed, because that's a great way to learn too. Let someone else fail and you learn from it. So you don't have to jump through that hoop and make the same mistakes. Um, did you find any special social media for businesses and services and products that you want to use yourself that maybe that you didn't know about, or you had not thought to use, or you just hadn't set aside the time, or were not sure that you wanted to jump into one more group? Some of us are, we end up with just a few social media platforms, and that's usually better, especially if you're a small business, not to try to do everything. And because people, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool, and it's like, but you need to figure out, what can I actually do, what will be the most beneficial for my business. So that's one of the things you need to figure out. Anyway, again, the last official day for the class is Friday. So if you have late assignments, if you could turn them in by then, that would be great. If you need a little extra time, my grades are due on Wednesday of next week. So I need to have any late work turned in by Tuesday, so I have time to grade it. Don't turn it in on Wednesday. I've had people contact me on Wednesday and Thursday after the grades are due on Wednesday, and I'm like, I can only give you so much extra time. But please let me know if you're going to do something, because even just a couple extra posts can pull your grade together. So think about that. Most of you have kept up and you're doing great. And, for me, I don't care if everybody gets an A in the class, because a lot of it is about sharing your perspective. I want you to learn how to write better, because that's so important. But pull your thoughts together and figure out how to use what you're learning well is what I really want you to do. So again, I don't care if everyone gets an A. If you do the work, I will give you an A, but you have to get the work done. You need to follow the assignment instructions and things. And I think you can pretty much tell. I have pretty much everything graded up to week 14, so I still have some things to go, but I should have everything caught up by Wednesday, and I'll check in again with you on Wednesday to see what's going on, and I'll keep, sorting through and looking. And if you have any questions, email me. I always enjoy teaching this class. I always learn a lot from you, because especially in the parts where there's special business tools that are out there that I don't know about. And, I can't know about everything. But I learn a lot from you, and I like to share it the next semester. So again, that's a point, that if you have any ideas of things I should cover, or things you feel like you wish I would have covered something a little differently, I do. I update the class every semester. I try to keep it current, but I also like to see what I can do to just improve it overall. And so that's why I'm reaching out to you, to see what I could do. And I know there's a lot of writing. A lot of people don't like that, but I had asked if they could add a writing class to go along with this, but they just said, nah, you teach that too. So that's why we cover so much writing in the class. Again, it's so important. I wish I could teach you more about making graphics and things like that. And I suggested they have a class on that, and they don't want to fine tune anything in particular for that. But there are classes out there you can take in Photoshop and whatever. Canva is a great tool. I haven't used it myself, but I can see the work that you students have done, and I know it's been really good. So again, thanks for being in the class, taking with it, sticking with it, and I'm waiting to see what you write in your wrap up, and then have a great winter break.